Hello and welcome to the Build with Bear workshop. My name is Pat Baer. I'm here to build some Lego sets tonight and to hang out with you. We're going to see if a few more folks want to join us before we get to the building portion of the stream. But first and foremost, I want to shout out Harold, who's just performed a raid. Thank you, Harold, for that. Appreciate it very much. Hello and welcome. Yeah, we're going to wait for a few more folks to kind of pop into chat as word gets out that the stream has started. And then we're going to build. I can put up here. Oh, look. Look, it's the Hulkbuster. It's some of the Hulkbuster that we've done. Gotta share the love, says Harold. Appreciate that very much. For folks that are new to the stream, Road, speaking of sharing the love, Road just subscribed with Twitch Prime. That's 8 months. Aristophan says hello. Let's throw the Bear Cave emote in the chat or the Lego emote if that's, if you want to do that. Or anything of your own. Ultron's here. Thank you, Road, for resubscribing. Mr. Bob's here. Already we've got a bunch of great regulars. Zorbs is here. This is an incredible crew on a Thursday. I'm so thrilled you could be here. We're expecting maybe a few more new folks to pop in. Lashbrook is here. I love this. I love all the VIPs are fucking in the house, and this is rad as shit. Yeah, I'm hoping a few new folks might join. I got like 90 new followers today because I was on the Wonderful Waypoint charity stream today, which was rad, and I was very, very happy to be there. And my thinking is possibly, maybe, some of those people that gave me the follow will tune in. Of course, they're also possibly watching the charity live stream, so maybe they won't tonight. But hopefully in the future, they'll come check out a stream. And if they're watching Waypoint shenanigans, I think they'll like our shenanigans. If you missed the stream on Monday, we did... Harold cheered 30 with the bleed purple. So let's start the new leaderboard for May. That's right. And Road cheers for 69, which is rad. Yes, we now have the new leaderboard for that. Aristophan says that Kato is building a Gundam on the Waypoint stream. Indeed. While we were doing Lego and Labo, Kato, while producing the stream, was also working on a 144 scale kit. A high grade, which was like very fun. Zenelon just subscribed. It's 9 months. Thank you so much for that. And Road says, I did not mean to immediately would up you, Harold. But it was also up, and then Harold pushes his way into first place with more cheer, which I really appreciate. Thank you both so much for that. Thank you, Zenelon. Let's throw the Bear Cave emote. Say, Zenelon, thank you for the resub. But yeah, resubs are great. I appreciate it very much. I mean, subbing is great. Thank you for that, as always. I really do appreciate it. All the support that y'all give me means a lot to me. So thank you for that. But yeah, we're working on the Hulkbuster, which started on Monday. And hey, surprise, it's Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner is hanging out. This piece is kind of see-through because of it being not green, but like teal. Makes it see-through, but there you go. There's Bruce Banner. Whoops, Bruce Banner just fell out. But yeah, Bruce Banner's in the Hulkbuster, doing his thing. Damn it, Road. Indeed. Road just cheered for 69, once again putting her back in first place. So thank you, Road. Appreciate it. But thanks, everybody. We're going to get building in just a minute. I did want to give a chance for folks to kind of pop in. We also have, what's it? Proxima Midnight, this thing, which does feature a tiny, Chaos Emerald. Not really. It's not a Chaos Emerald, but it might as well be, am I right? Boom, boom. For all the good it does. Bam. And this thing shoots this big ball, and that's fun. And then later, we will put wings, we'll build Lego wings on our very cool Falcon. And then you also got this thing, whatever. What's that named? Outrider. Got Outrider with his many arms. His spider arms. Doing his thing. Whatever. I'm going to drink a little water, and then we're going to get to building. It's probably time. I'll talk about the stream today, which is very fun. I'll talk about some anime stuff. I got a bunch of anime stuff to talk about, a bunch of shows I want to chat about because a lot comes out that I'm watching now comes out on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So I got some things to talk about. Nothing on Thursday that I watch. So that's good. Um, Hulkbuster looks going to be a good size kit. Yeah, Zorbs, for a Lego set, it would be pretty tall because we still have to do the legs. It's not going to be that big, I don't think, but it should be fairly tall. I'm going to cough. Apologize. I had to eat fast after I went a little longer with the Waypoint stream than I thought. Are they going to put Obama in the Sonic movie now they're making changes? I'll try and I don't. I want him to look worse. I got a scratch in my throat. I apologize. I want the changes to be. I want him to look more like more messed up. Like, I don't care. We'll go to the overhead. I need you to understand that I'm going to see it in theaters. I'm going to see that movie, and I'm going to see Detective Pikachu. I'm going to see live-action Pokemon, and Harold just gave another 60. Thank you so much, plus 6, which goes to charity there, the bonus. I honestly don't care if it looks bad. My friend Ben is Sonic. My friend Natasha is in the movie. She's not in the trailer, but she's in the movie, which I'm so thrilled about. I don't give a shit if it's bad. Also, hey y'all, Sonic's not good. The first game is very good, and there's a good Sonic pinball game, and the Sonic DS game is not a good RPG, but it's a fun RPG, and underrated. But Sonic, as a collective entity, isn't great. So, who the fuck cares? Like, I don't care. The best thing that exists for Sonic is Brian Gilbert's fever dream talking about the Sonic Bible. That's literally the best thing that exists in the Sonic universe. So, I don't know. Also, I love Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. I love that he breaks the fourth wall for no reason and does a monologue to the audience. I love that he's a hotshot scientist in the government, which is just nonsense for Robotnik. I love that. Their idea is I don't know. I guess he's steampunk. That's stupid, and I love it. I do not care. Um, like, love Sonic if you love Sonic. I think Sonic Mania is cool. I think that game was very fun to play. But, I'm not here. I am not here at all to say that there needs to be an incredible Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Because I need you to think about that phrase. I need you to think about someone saying that Sonic the Hedgehog movie deserves an Oscar. Because that doesn't make sense. That's not a thing that should exist. No, it should be a dumbass Sonic movie. It should be dumb and fun and sell merchandise and be whatever. And there should be a scene in it that we grab animated GIFs of and share around and remix, and it becomes a meme. The movie should just be memes, future memes. I don't know what else. Ultron brings up that the director said, "Hey, we've heard your feedback. We're going to make some changes." Which one? Worst case scenario, realistically means that a non-unionized workforce, even though the movie is union, they're going to work for a non-union workhouse FX crew, are going to work abnormal, terrible hours to fix the teeth or whatever the fuck they're going to think they're going to do and make some changes. Because it's not like they can just do reshoots. They're going to have to do a lot of nonsense to, like, fix it. Um, that sucks. My thought is that perhaps the director wanted to make some changes, and this is the way that this director is getting those changes. It's like, well, look at the fans. The fans are saying this, and it's like, I don't know. Just go for it. Y'all signed off on it. Y'all went for it. Now, like, live it. Live your mistake. If it's a mistake, you live it. If it's not a mistake, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Are they pushing back the release date? If not, I feel bad about the team that has to make changes. Yeah, Zorbs, as far as I can tell, they're still releasing in November. So that means that a lot of people are going to work very hard to probably not make it any better. They're going to work really hard. Whoops. Oh, no. A piece flew out and fell, and I'll have to get that later. I see where it is. I'm not going to get it right now. I'm going to get it when I need it because I know where it landed. Yeah, so, also, it's also possible that director is talking out of his ass, and they're not going to make any changes. I actually think that's the best case scenario, is they go, you know what, on second thought, we like it. We think you'll like it too. To me, it has the weird feel of the old Master of the Universe movie for some reason. Yeah, I think it's probably because it's in our world, right? Sonic the Hedgehog doesn't make sense in our world, which is the point. He shouldn't make sense. It would be weird if we saw that movie and it didn't feel weird, right? Like, the fact that it feels uncomfortable makes sense because it is uncomfortable. Because what the fuck? Why is Sonic the Hedgehog running by a cop car? It should be jarring. That cut to the military being like, we're reading this thing and we don't know what's going on. That should feel jarring because it shouldn't exist. What if they had a better Sonic and they're pushed? And it's possible, Mr. Bob. They would have to, it's still a lot of work. I don't know. I don't claim to know enough about it. Hey, Baldridge, happy to have you here. Welcome. It's going pretty good. We're talking about the Sonic movie. I'm glad this movie exists. Ultron, me too. You know what? I want it to be fun. I want kids to like it. I want kids to have a fun movie. I hope it makes them make another Sonic Mania game because I thought that was really fun. And I don't know. I've enjoyed the franchise for a number of years, but I also don't need it to be incredible. It doesn't have to be something that I like. Look, as I said, I'm going to see it. I'm going to see that movie. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm going to go. I look forward to getting drunk before watching it opening weekend. Yeah. I'm going to go late at night. I'm going to try to go late at night so I can see, so I'm there with adults and cool kids that stay up late. And I think, that's the way I want to see that movie. And I think that will be a fun experience. Pull a Patrick Klepek and sneak in Jameson. Yeah, go see it at Alamo Draft House if they got one in your area, and you can go, see that kind of a film, and enjoy your goddamn selves. I don't know. Thanks for everybody that's hanging out here in the chat, that's watching the stream. I appreciate it very much. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not mad at it. Look, the thing is, Sonic has teeth. It's weird looking. You don't think it's cute. Blah blah blah. You're whatever. Okay, granted. Take it. Understand it. Okay, you live your life. That's your thing. For me, why is it Gangster's Paradise? Even if you're 90s, Gangster's Paradise, that's the thing that I'm like, what, why? What, I mean, if you're gonna pick a song that has nothing to do with anything, and you should just go even further. It it should be Fast Car. Fast Car should be the song. Like, you think the face is too small for the head? Yeah, it could be. And in close-ups, maybe it looks better. I don't know. But like, yeah, that's the thing. Gangster's Paradise is the thing that I'm like, wait, what about that trailer? Coolio needs a cameo in a movie where he's singing the song from the trailer. Yes. Um, I know that people have done. Ooh, this is the wrong piece. I know people have done recuts of the trailer already. I wonder if someone's done five on it, because I think like which is uh, popularized for a certain generation as being that song from Us. Um, like that, I think that would be a good one. Don't Stop Me Now. Yes. Yeah, dude wants his rug. I don't know. I think if you're gonna do a weird song, it should be Fast Car. But also, honestly, uh, it should be like look, if we're going 90s, if you're like, hey, 90s and attitude, how is it not All Star? How is it not Smash Mouth's All Star? Like, right? You're picturing it. You're thinking of the song, and you're seeing Sonic run, and it doesn't feel wrong. It feels right. It should be All Star, which is a sentence I have never said before. I have never said it should be, but it should be. I got five on it. Yeah, song from the driving around with my extremely white friends in high school. Okay, hi Urbina. Also, hi Urbina. Nice to have you here in the chat. Yeah, it's in my head now. All right, so we're working on a leg here. It looks like. I know I haven't been talking about what we're doing in the kit, but we've been talking about Sonic. But yeah, I think it should be All Star. I think that is a better choice than Gangster's Paradise. In One Point News, Danielle is about to put Heather in an armbar. Look, I don't know how to say that. That well, that's rad. That's dangerous. I'm glad that a EMT is in the place, although the EMT is doing the armbar. And then finally, that's someone's fetish. So congratulations to somewhere out there. Danielle Rando putting Heather Alexander in an armbar. Congratulations, it finally happened. I look forward to, on the very progressive private Discord that I'm on that talks about a lot of stuff, I am very excited for them to. It was very loosely applied. Well, that last book I assumed so. But yeah, I look forward to having someone that I know have a mini freak out about that. No dangers. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's the application of it, not the necessarily the. Uh, but still. All right, I believe we're working on the foot here now. We did the leg, and then we're going to do the foot. It was really fun being on Waypoint today and talking about Lego and all that. That was very fun. Talking about model building, kind of give some tips to folks. Stuff that I've talked about here. You know the drill. It was really nice. Kind of share my love of stuff and do some freeform stuff. And also just like Danielle Riendo is like the best. Austin's the best. I've known Patrick Klepek for fucking forever, man. And it's great. And, he's a Chicagoan. Great to see Patrick. So that was really nice. And Kato is great. And Natalie is great. And Rob, I know the least of anyone because he's a Bostonian. I didn't really know him before. But I had a good little chat with Rob, so it was like really nice. Yeah, Soccer Joel was there during my segment, came in and hung out in the back, so that was really nice. Um, it was a good time, and we raised a bunch of money. And the thing I wanted to see happen happened, which was really nice. Was they all ran out? If you didn't watch the stream, they all ran out at one point because they were all there to take like a photo for something. Because a bunch of people um, from Vice Canada were like in the office, so they took a bunch of photos and left me on the stream alone. Lastrick says I saw most of your stream segment and it was good. Yeah. So they basically just like left me alone to be on stream, and my goal was to raise a bunch of money because Austin knew what the total was, so he came back to see the total had like jumped up a lot, and it did. It jumped up quite a bit. So that was really happy. That made me really happy to like be able to do that. I talked a little bit, and I had wanted to talk a bit about the Sonic Fox stuff going on, but so that was nice to be able to kind of chat about that. Dude wants his rug. I appreciate that very much. I was running a bunch of errands and it turned in the middle of the monologue. It was very good. I appreciate that. Uh, you seem to have some sort of curse with going out of their streams, doing kits, and losing stuff. Lashbrook. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm being totally honest when I say that piece, I knew that without knowing it. I knew that piece was caught in his shirt because it's happened to me because we're large dudes and we have folds. But I like if it wasn't, then I'm an asshole. If I'm like, well, Austin, it's probably in like a wrinkle in your shirt, and then it isn't, I'm a fucking asshole. So I can't say that. But 100% it was. I mean, like I said, I dropped the piece now. I know where it is. I just don't want to get up and get it until I need it. But I know where it is. We're going to finish this up tonight, so I'm going to need that piece. But, like, whatever. It's not a big deal to me. But I understand, I don't know. He found it, so I wasn't too worried about that. Also, I'm excited at the prospect of people searching Beat Saber clips on Twitch and finding that. Oh, yeah, the Beat Saber stuff. Uh, yeah, it was really fun being on stream. I had a great time doing it. And hopefully a bunch of money was raised and it continues to be raised and even more and more. And as I said, I don't want to, it was not my intention to be there. My intention to be there was to help raise money, to hang out, to talk about the things I like, which in this case is my passion, which is, model kit building and all that. To be with my friends and help out. And then also, I do benefit by the fact that a bunch of people were like, followed this channel and will hopefully catch a stream here and there. And that makes me very happy. I want new people to find us. I like what I do here, and I like the community that has been built around this place, and I like spending time with y'all, and it makes me happy. And also the fact that on occasion, I can bring some happiness to people, or just something that people look forward to. I know that some folks look forward to the streams, and that makes me very happy. So I hope that more people can find out about it. That'd be nice. But yeah. And very happy I did it today instead of tomorrow because everyone was there. No one had left to go nap. Actually, Natalie left like right after to like do some other stuff. So I managed to be able to see everybody, which was, I'm always like worried about that I won't be able to see people. Because, folks got to rest. They're doing a lot. It was really nice to be there. I was happy to do it and happy to help. All right. So we're almost ready to put on this other leg, and then we will put the feet on. So then we do this. And you're looking at it and you're going, Pat, this doesn't look right. What's going on? Why would we have it like that? Well, that's because we haven't done this. And now it looks right. That looks like legs, right? Now that we did that. Having a bit of experience doing this makes it so like attaching it like this, I'm like, that doesn't seem right at all. And it's because now that I've done the Bastion figure, this is very similar to how the Bastion figure goes together. Which is cool. All right, we can put. Oh, we got a little bit more to build on this. Dark here, and two light ones here. As I said, I've got some anime to talk about in the second hour. If there's anything you want to chat about tonight, obviously we talked a bunch about Sonic. If there's anything else going on that you want to chat, obviously, I don't want to, I don't necessarily love to dwell in, but we can acknowledge sadness. Wide legs on the Iron Man suit, no chafing. Indeed, Ultron. Like big old wide legs, man spreading legs on this Iron Man suit. No thanks, Iron Man. Come on. Um, I do want to. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't have much to say. But I was born in 1980, and uh, I love Star Wars, and I'm very sad about the loss of Peter Mayhew, um, because I know that I never met him, but I know that there are a lot of people. Who made the thing I really love that loved him. So it's really sad. Um, I know that he was in a lot of pain the last bunch of years. So I hope that that's over for him now. But it was sad to read. Like right as I got out of streaming, I read that, and so my condolences, obviously. And it's a bummer. It is a weird thing to continue to kind of like acknowledge and be like, okay, yeah, these things happen. They keep happening. They're part of our communal life. Is acknowledging these deaths, and yeah, my only hope is that he is not. That I know that he's no longer in pain. Although I'm sure his family is certainly grieving. Uh, and it's one of those things that like when celebrity deaths happen, um, they you feel sometimes you feel weird about feeling weird because it's not somebody you met or someone you know, um, but they gave you a gift and they were part of something. A lot of people, it's like, yes, a lot of people, their interest in Star Wars is their personality, and that's not great. But there are a lot of people who are like, hey, these are the movies I watch when I need a movie like that. Or this is the connection I have with my parents, or my friends, or my Star Wars tattoo got me a free drink once. Or any number of things, like Chaco just subscribed with 3 months with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much, Chaco. I appreciate that. But it doesn't just because you didn't meet him in person doesn't mean that they didn't mean a lot, and that's uh, it's always a rough thing, because it's like, yeah, you want to connect it. And especially something like that for a lot of people, myself included. Um, these folks, that made the TV shows and movies and books that we keep coming back to, have a huge impact in our lives. I am now going to get up for a second and reach for a piece that I dropped. So just hold on 1 second. I'll be back in a moment. Dropped this piece earlier, and I found it because I knew where it was. But yeah, I didn't mean to bring down the stream, but I did want to pay my respects. Oh, hi Ultron, throwing the Bear Cave emote in there. Yes, Chaco resubscribed, so we should throw the emotes in. Throw the Lego and the bear. I'm going to throw the scythe. All these emotes were made by Alexandra. Thank you, Alexandra, for your excellent work, as always. Zandra on social medias. But yeah, it's a sad thing. But yeah, I'm never gonna be like, you didn't know him. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter to you. Like that. Obviously, if you all know anything about me, you know I would never be that way. Uh, like it's a real thing that people like. They're real feelings, and like you're totally justified in feeling those feelings. Gotta be. Um, oops, these are the wrong ones. Grab the wrong ones. I don't need those. I need these. I've got these pieces here. You can see that in the stream. And then I accidentally grabbed these pieces, which are different. I would have noticed that right away, though. But you never. Sometimes you just don't notice when you're trying to build something here. We're gonna do another Lego set after this set. It's pizza van time, so we will be building the Lego pizza van. I bought this kit a while ago. I was gonna do it. The idea was if I could stream from. Oh, Road just cheers. Gonna have it for the night. Have a good stream. You have a good. You have a good night. I was about to say you have a good stream as well, Road. I'm tired. But you have a good night. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you for all the bits. Those do help me out quite a bit. So thank you. And also for being a great person in chat. Oh yeah, so the pizza van I was gonna do when I was in Boston if I could stream because I originally plan was to stream from my Airbnb, which did not work. Uh, Been a lot of talk about Dwarf Fortress recently. Have you ever messed around with that? So I looked at that like years and years ago. Someone said, "Hey, Dwarf Fortress, have you ever tried that?" And I was like, "No." And then I did, and I didn't get it. I mean, I should say. I understand the concept of what the game is and how it works. I didn't get the appeal of it. It did not push any buttons for me that I liked. But but those dudes, those brothers, I love their interview they had. I've read a bunch of interviews with them and watched some video stuff with them, um, and think that they are it's interesting, and I'm always in favor of people like getting to do the thing they've always wanted to do. That rules, and they made their game the way they want to make it, and that's awesome. And I know there are people that are obsessed with it and love it to death, and so good for them. I'm glad they have it, but yeah, I've never it never clicked with me. All right. There. It's very convoluted, but fun if it clicks. Desperately need more mouse support. Okay, yeah. That's just a funny thing to say. Be like, this game is great. It needs mouse support. It's like such a fun. I don't know. It's just funny to me. But like, yeah, it doesn't have it. But if you told somebody that like barely knew anything about it, they'd be like, "What do you mean?" But I like know enough about it to be like, "Yeah, yeah, it could use that." Dwarf Fortress scratches a very specific itch for me, but it's the same vein as modded Minecraft in terms of building cool stuff. Okay, okay, yeah, I get that. All right, we got doing our arm, doing our feet here, building our feet. Um, And we could do this basically the same way because it's identical. So we're doing it at the same time, and we can do it basically completely the same, and it'll be just fine. We missed a step somewhere. We missed a step somewhere. So now we're going to go back and figure out what we missed here. Oh, we missed a step very early on. I think it's because I got up to go pick up something that we missed a step, but it's easy to fix. It was great. I wanted to get back into DF when it comes out on Steam with graphics. I remember messing up so many worlds. That is fun, Mr. Bob. Yeah, I understand that like impulse to be like, I want to revisit this now. All right, so we missed a step here, but it's easily fixed. We caught it. It was when I got up to get that piece, because it was the piece right before that. I must just turn the page and didn't look at it. But now we're back where we need to be. But yeah, working on the feet here, and they are identical on either side, so it is not hard uh, to fix our mistake, which is great. It's always nice when mistakes are fixable. The time I bugged out a river and flooded the world. Well, Mr. Bob, that sounds like a real mess up. That sounds like you super goofed. Yeah, doesn't sound like that's part of the plans. Is flooding the whole world. Uh, you won the unwinnable game, says Ultron. I don't know about that, Ultron. Uh, but that is, yeah, that certainly sounds pretty extreme as far as, oops, oh no, dropped the piece. Found the piece we dropped. Alright, and then I need this one on here, and we'll do the same thing on the other one. And then it's time to turn these around and do what we just did, but on the other side. Symmetrical. How novel. Can't, no. Alright, and then this here and here. Just imagine this is all happening in yes, in ASCII. Yes, indeed. That is the whole deal. It's a weird art project. The game. It's like a weird art project and also like number cruncher. Very strange game, but I do appreciate it. I do, appreciate what they're trying to do and enjoy that. All right, and then we're going to put on, and we're almost done with this part. I mean, the bags, we're getting there. I think we're almost done with the legs here, and then we got to build the arms. But we're getting there. So this goes like this. This goes like this. And then they just slide in like that. Yeah. And there we go. There's our Hulkbuster legs. Can now stand up. That was bag 3. We're in bag 4 now. Which will do the arms. Oh, we got going in here. Hey, Pat, you were great on the Waypoint stream. Thank you very much. That's 5 months in a row. Thank you so much, Arch. I appreciate that very much. So let's throw the Bear Cave emote. Thank Arch for renewing their subscription. Let's throw some emotes in there. Thank you also. I really enjoyed the Waypoint stream. Happy to do it. Always happy to hang out and talk about building and such. Alright, so we got our Falcon. I already put Falcon together. And we're going to build Falcon's wings right now. Yes, we're going to build Falcon's wings, which is cool that we get to do that. Could understand. I mean, it would be weird if they didn't put it in, but I can also understand them not doing it. So I'm glad that it's in the in this build. But yeah, thank you very much, Arch, for resubbing. 5 months is a long time. Thank you. I kind of mentioned it on that Waypoint stream, but I will talk more about it. The plan is on Saturday, the 18th, which is in 2 weeks. Saturday the 18th. I'm not gonna do a build stream from 9 to 11 as normal. I'm going to do a charity stream sometime that evening, and it'll be like 4 hours or so. It'll be me playing Jackbox for charity. I am joining Kate Stark's team for raising money for St. Jude. And so I'm going to be doing Jackbox stream, and there'll be chat participation, of course. But there'll also be some games where no one in chat will play, and it will be guests that will join me on a Discord server and then play the game. And you won't see their faces, but you'll hear their voices, and it will be fun. So I'm still trying to produce that. That's like, and get names, so I haven't announced anything. And I also haven't gotten times because I'm trying to get a sense of when people are available so that we can properly uh, get everyone in. So yeah, so I'm still communicating about that as best I can. I wonder, did I fuck this up somewhere? Gonna look at the wings here. Yep, I did that. Okay. So at some point during in the line of building this kit, I put a light gray where a dark gray should be. And I don't know where I did that, but wherever I did that, it's going to make the wings look wrong. I don't know where I did it. Oh, I did it here. Okay. Actually, that's easy to fix. Great. Woo! I put the wrong piece on, and now I can swap it out. That's awesome to know. But yeah, I hope you'll join me for that. It'll be another. Can't believe I'm doing another charity stream. But Kate asked me to join the team and try to raise money and for St. Jude, and I am more than happy to agree to that. But it'll be fun. But yeah, I'm going to try to get some friends from the world of gaming, from the world of comedy, and just kind of be like, hey, I'm streaming from these 4 hours. If you are available, let me know, and I'll add you to the Discord, and then I'll have like a Discord that people can kind of like a private Discord for my gaming friends, and then people will be able to join it, and then we'll play the game, and it'll be fun. And play some Jackbox games. All right, I'm putting some decals on here, some stickers. Nice and easy. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. We'll do a lot of Quiplash. We'll do a bunch of stuff, and then I'll do some games that will involve chat too. Like we'll do bracketeering or something else. We'll do something that involves like a bunch of people as well, so that I can get the chat involved. But of course, we'll also have the ability to have the audience as well, which I think will be cool. So that'll be at some point. But like I haven't played on stream before that game that's basically doing like job presentations, like PowerPoint presentations, the game. I forget the name of it. But I haven't been able to play that on stream, so I'll be excited to try that out. I definitely want to be around for a charity Jackbuster. Yeah, thank you, Harold. Yeah. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna do, like what time I'm gonna do it, but that's the goal anyway. Is to kind of get a crew of folks to be able to come in, raise some money for charity, and just have a fun stream. And then so what I'll do is on the 17th I'm gonna do a stream that's a build stream. So that way I'm not neglecting the 6-hour-a-week commitment I make to doing model kit building, but I also can then do my other stream at a convenient time. Because Saturday is generally probably going to be better for people. All right. And nope. All right, we're almost done with our wings here, so we'll apply that. Okay, and then we just have to put a little bit done here. We're getting close to. Obviously we have to do the arms as well, so we're not like done, but we are getting the home stretch here of building this kit, which has been a fun one. It's a short one, but a fun one. And that goes right. And there we go. All right. What we got here? Harold just won 17 cents on HQ Words and cheered 17. Thank you very much for that, Harold. Appreciate it. as always. All right. Huh, weird. Okay. So we'll do this, we'll do that, and then so that goes on here. We can also, I don't know why we'd take that part off, but you can take that part off. We'll just leave it on because I think it's better. But yeah, there we go. There's Falcon doing his Falcon thing, being a Falcon, Falcon man. Cool, Dunzo. All right, now let's build some arms. I'm gonna do this at the same time because they are identical. There, there. Um. Okay. Falcon Punch. Show me your moves. Indeed, he will show you his moves. They are Falcon based. Yeah, that was kind of like I like the idea of having a Bruce Banner minifig, and I was like, this was a fun kit. Also, I think I've had this kit for a while. I think I was just getting sick of Star Wars kits. I am now ready. I have a Star Wars kit waiting in the wings for me to build because it's been a while. So I am up for another Star Wars build. It's now been enough time that I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. But I was getting a little tired of them, so I was happy to just build something else. And then this pizza, apologies, I cannot remember which of y'all made it, but somebody made it, bought the kit and built it and put photos. It might have been Durman. I can't remember. I'm sorry that I can't remember. And put it in the Discord, and I was like, oh, I want to buy that pizza van. That pizza van rules. I need that pizza van in my life. So it was easy for me to go and get that. Alright, so I'm going to put a decal on here. And then, so we're putting 8 on here. Okay, so we're putting 8 on here. Alright. And then put 8 on the other one. Good night, Harold. Thank you very much for all the bits and, of course, your continued support. Thank you for the raid and thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it, as always. Okay. Alright, so we got some more decals on here. Got some more building to do. Alright. So this goes that. And then that goes over it. And then this goes like that. This goes over it. Nice and easy. Turn these over. Do it on the other side. That goes like this. Okay. And then we have to put... I'm going to look ahead here. Alright. Alright. Got number 9. We're going to put 9 on this one. Okay. Oh, we can redo that. Decal has gotten off the... I put this on wrong, so I'm going to slowly start to wedge it up here. Okay. Alright. Put that back on there. And that goes like that. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side here. But we'll do it so it is the one facing the other way, right? Yeah, it's that one. Okay, that one went on easier. And that's the end of our stickers here. That's the end of our decals. Nice and simple, easy to put together there. And then we'll just do a little assembly here. Definitely getting to the end of this. Hello, Waffle Soup. Happy to have you here. Hi to you as well. Thanks for stopping in the chat. We're going to finish up this Hulkbuster, and then we will do our then we'll take our break, and then we will get into the pizza van. Are there any cool endgame Legos? I don't know, Mr. Bob. I haven't really looked for it on Amazon. Marvel Lego. I'm sure there are. There's something. Avengers, Ultimate Battle, Guardians of the Galaxy ship. Ooh, the Guardians of the Galaxy ship. That's fun. That looks cool. It's a good looking kit. I might add that to my wish list. Apparently, this is a bestseller for them. There's the Quinjet. That looks kind of cool. Captain America Outriders Attack Building Kit. That's a vehicle. It's one of those weird vehicle ones. The Spider Mech versus Venom. Like those are always so strange. War Machine Buster. Oh, the War Machine Buster. We built the Hulkbuster. We might want. I'm going to put that on the wish list. Well, thank you, Mr. Bob. At the very least, I now have a Lego set on my wish list that looks fun. It looks, y'all, I'm not going to lie. It looks very similar to this, except it's got different weapons and is clearly silver. But it looks real similar. Oh, it looks a lot like this kit. That's very funny. That makes me laugh a lot. Just how fucking similar that is. Dang. They really just did this with different parts. And there's some other weapons, because obviously War Machine has more weapons. With him being a war machine and not an Iron Man. But yeah, it looks basically identical. Alright, so that goes like that. And then we'll put the gold on. There. Gotta love a good palette swap. Indeed. I can't even complain. I own like 6 different minor Zaku variations. Yeah. I know what you're saying. I'm in a similar boat for color variants and clear remixes. Alright, so now we're going to put some fingers on this. Some fingers on. Some fingers on. Some fingers on. Put connector. Oops, oh no. To that. Put this on here. There, and that's one arm done. Oops, oh no. Oh no, Bruce. It's gonna be okay, Bruce. There. All right. Oops. All right, gotta fix this here. Nice and easy. All right, we got one arm done. Now we'll just do the other arm here. It's great seeing you on Save Point stream. Your monologue got me to donate. Well, I really appreciate that, Waffle Soup. Thank you very much for that, and thank you for donating. It means a lot to a lot of people, so I'm glad you're able uh, to be able to do that, because your donation means a lot and goes far. All right. We'll put that there. Then one more step, I believe. Oh, we got to put the thumbs on. Hulkbuster has 3 fingers and a thumb, so that's something I didn't know about. And then we got to put our shoulders on. Odd piece here. Did you start Build Fighters? Yes, Mr. Bob. I've watched about 3 or 4 episodes of it. I like it. It's fine. I mean, obviously it's a kid show, but it's enjoyable. I'm liking it. I'm not. There's so many shows going on now that I'm like, I am up to date, but I'm not like watching it just cause. I'm usually watching like 1 episode, maybe 2. But I do enjoy it. Okay, so the idea is that Bruce Banner can do this and knock the ball out, which is fun. Boom! I'm bashing your thing. This is a cool feature. It's got arm movement based on twisting it, so that's fun. But that's our build. That's our Hulkbuster, and you've got Bruce Banner piloting it, which is fun. Just a fun thing. And then, of course, everybody's hanging out, doing their thing. And then... Oh, yeah. You can take that off. Just turn it around. Oh, and there's a way to do it to lock this in place, it looks like. No, I don't know why you can remove that. I don't know why, but you can. That instruction doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, whatever. That's it. That's it for this kit. This is a fun build. I'll take photo of it after the stream is over so that I can post them on social medias and stuff. We're going to switch over to the pizza van soon here. Extra pieces here. The bottom of this box. And then just kind of gently move all this over here. Out of my way. I'm up to Destarosa in one piece, and I gotta say, Don Flamingo is really helping me see why the concept of the 7 warlords is bad. Yeah, Lashbrook. It's a bad idea. It's a poor choice. 'Cause it doesn't work. Oh, look at City Pizza. Look at this decal. Look at that pizza. Look at that Lego pizza person. Oh, it's so good. Oh, City Pizza. I can't wait to build you. City Pizza. And there's a pizza delivery person as well. Oh, this kit rolls. What do I got here? What else got? Oh, is this a... Oh, yeah. Wait, why are there 2 books? Oh, is book 1 is just... So, book 1 is it's fine. There's 2 books in it. I don't know why there are 2 books. It's like half the instructions and then the other half. This kit is 249 pieces. It should not have 2 booklets. That is unnecessary, in my opinion. Anyway, we're going to get to knolling this in a moment. But first and foremost, we're going to take our break here. Oh, I'm going to bring these down. Makes it a little cleaner. We're going to take our break. I'm going to get in the building. I'm going to talk this. I'm going to talk more anime stuff. But I do want to just take a quick moment to say thank you very much for watching. If you just become here from Twitter or whatever, or you looked up Lego in Twitch and you want to like hang out, you're more than welcome to. I'm happy to have you here. Consider giving me a follow. Turn your notifications on so you know when I stream. I normally stream Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. That's when we build. So I want to thank you for being here. I hope you're having fun. We are going to get into this pizza van very soon. I should say, consider becoming a subscriber. You can use your Twitch coin. If you link your Twitch Prime with Amazon, you link your Amazon Prime with Twitch, you can become a subscriber. It's very helpful for me. Anything I make from Twitch, including bits and coins, anything I make from my Patreon, which I'm going to look at here, it's a new month. Great time to join my Patreon. There are rewards there, but all that money goes into me buying kits and equipment. So consider making a monetary recurring payment there. It does really help out if the numbers go up, either through Patreon or through subscription here. So consider doing that. Maybe gift a sub. If you see someone in chat a lot that you think is great who isn't currently a subscriber, consider giving them a gift. That's very helpful for me and them. I have an Amazon wish list. I'm going to put that right there. Here's my wish list. I've got a bunch of stuff there. The Lego Marvel War Machine Buster, I just put in there a bunch of things that I would like to build on the stream. So consider picking up one of those if you'd like to see me build them on stream. Also, if you buy anything off the wish list, when it arrives, it jumps the queue. I have stuff that I'm interested in building. I've got some Lego sets. I've got some model kits. I'll build those, but I'd like to have the thing you bought jump the line. So if there's something you see on that list, know that I will build it soon before I build everything else. You know, it's a simple thing, an easy thing I can do. I do have one more. My coffee is another way to make it like a one-time donation, and that's just be like, here, it's like a tip jar. And like I said, all that stuff just goes back in the stream, so I really appreciate that. I'm going to also include the Buildware community is my Discord. All are welcome there. You can plug your own stuff. You can post photos of things that you're working on. I very much recommend people join the Discord. It's a great place. It's easy, right? Like a couple posts a day. It's nothing complicated. Nothing that you feel like, oh, I'm missing out on what's going on. You aren't. It's pretty chill. Sorry about that. And then the background and characters I put out yesterday, I'm pretty proud of. I think it was a funny one. It's Mario themed, so that's fun. Found a Mario themed image that I thought would be fun to chat about. And that's all I have to plug. I'm going to talk about some anime stuff while I knoll. For those that that are new to the stream, knolling just means that I am taking. I'm going to try to get this off, kind of away from my mic. I'm just taking all the parts and pieces and separating them by color, and that makes it way easier for me to build. We will save one bag for odds and ends, but yeah, just it kind of makes things a lot easier. So I will, and even if we don't finish this tonight, we will finish it on Saturday. But it's easier for me anyway, and it's available for me to just open up both bags and knoll them there. If there was a ton of bags, I might not do that. And sometimes when I knoll, I only do like 1 or 2 bags at a time. But it just makes it easier to find the pieces you're looking for when you can organize them by color. Just makes things a lot simpler. So we'll knoll this bag, and then I'll knoll bag 2, and then I'm just going to kind of like put aside the pieces that I know are part of our people. Put that aside. Our delivery person and our chef. I never heard knolling before this stream. Where does the term come from? So Ultron, I will say that I heard it from the Adam Savage used it in a term when he was separating pieces for that he had cut out for a papercraft project. and I know that it's used in woodworking and assembly, like project assemblies. I don't know the actual like country of origin or anything like that, but I know that he said it, and then I've definitely heard other people use that term as well to describe this. But yeah, it's just the separation of parts into different by color, yeah. And oh man, it makes life so much easier. It really is a lifesaver when it comes to building, to be able to just be like, oh, all right, so I need a white. Oh, here are all these. Great, I got it. Just be able to put them together. So we're going to start with our set, and then we'll build out the other pieces we need. So I'll start talking about some anime. We got some anime stuff to talk about. First and foremost, has a good historical explainer. Oh, okay. Knowing the overhead photography trend. Oh, okay. Irabina, thank you very much for that. That's very nice that you included that link. Well, all right. Knowing process arranging different objects. They're 90-degree angles from each other. Oh, that's right. It's the 90-degree angle thing. Yeah. And people just started doing it for other purposes, but it's originally a photography thing. Okay. But it is a great organizational tool. All right, so this is going to be an extra piece. We'll just put that aside. We've got our delivery person who either you can have a long hair or wear a helmet. You've got options, which is pretty cool. Okay, yeah, so going through the many anime things I need to chat with you about tonight. The first and foremost is One Punch Man Season 2, Metal Bat. This episode had Metal Bat. I've been waiting for Metal Bat. Metal Bat is one of my favorite kind of like minor characters in the fiction in One Piece. I just like that kind of like greaser good guy. Like you might mistake him for a thug or a bad guy. I love the character ability because it's such a curse of gets stronger the more damage they take. Like they just end up becoming better at what they're doing because that's such a rough thing. It's such a like, hey, yeah, you can be super strong as long as someone strong is beat you up. Like that sucks. That's a bummer. But he's a great character, and so I was very happy to have that. I think the animation looked pretty good. I wish that the martial arts tournament, the whole martial arts tournament that's about to happen, I do not care about. I did not enjoy it in the manga. I did not enjoy the long scene that was in this, which is still pretty true to the manga. I wish they had condensed that part because I like Saitama being silly, but I'm always up for that. But like for the most part, it's unnecessarily long, that part of the episode. So I was not super into that. I hope the tournament just like is condensed. I think that would be better for everybody. We'll see though. Overall, I did enjoy this episode. I think I'm now 2 episodes I liked and 2 I didn't. So we'll see. I'm overall kind of lukewarm on One Punch Man Season 2. And starting to wonder. Look, I'll say this. I'm one bad episode from canceling Hulu. Oh, Avon. Sorry, there's no R there. It's Avon. Avon just started following. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. And Binge Mob is now following. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Hi, everybody who's here in the chat watching. We're working on our pizza van. We're knolling our pieces here so that we can then start our build. And I'm talking about some anime stuff. Yeah, so I'm basically one episode away from just canceling and waiting for the whole season to be over, and then doing a 1 month of Hulu because it's just that's what I'm paying for Hulu right now, and it's just not the best. It's okay, it's just not the best. I thought the animation in this looked good. Don't know if they just saved the budget for it since it was most fights, or is because Genos wasn't in it. I don't know, Lashbrook. I think maybe they just didn't spend a lot of money on the first two episodes because they knew that they needed to spend a bunch of money to make a lot of fights look good. Because I think the last episode and this episode just looked way better. So I don't know if it was like a cost saving measure for two episodes, the first two episodes, but I do think the first two episodes looked not great. And I also usually don't care. Like, I'm not one to be like, oh, this wasn't smooth, or this didn't do it for me, or whatever. Like, I usually am not super like visiting for the Waypoint stream. Your bid earlier was very inspiring. Thank you. Well, thank you very much, Binch. I appreciate that very much. Um, Thanks for coming by. Yeah, it was really nice to be on that stream. I had a good time. We're talking anime now, doing our thing. Uh, Building. I'm doing some Nolan here, getting ready to start putting this thing together after a little bit of prep work. We're just doing the prep work because then it makes it easier to build. So yeah, so that's one. One Punch Man season 2. It's 2 for 2, so that's not great, or 2 for 4, I should say. 2 out of 4. It's half been great. Wise Man's Grandchild. Again, bad name for a show. Interesting isekai. We've got our battle with the big bad, but the opening credits looks like there's more than one big bad. And then, I don't know. I'm of two minds this. Okay, so, with this show, no one's watching it. That's fine. It's another isekai. It's a guy, brought over to our world, or magical world, has magical abilities, is really great, runs afoul of some people. It looks like the bad guy got killed. It looks like the bad guy got fucking killed. And then we know, you and I know, he didn't, because it's the 4th episode. He didn't get killed. But, like, we know that, but we shouldn't know that because we see him that he survived, right? Like, fucking, no, don't pull that in the same episode. Like, if you think that's a big surprise to reveal that he wasn't murdered there and he got away, like, well, yeah, of course he did. I don't know. I'm still watching, but it's like, I like a good isekai. It's not the best, but there's something going on with it. It's kind of interesting. I like that there seem to be consequences, although not as many as I thought. The fact that that last episode, a character was murdered, even if he was a bad guy, I feel like there should have been more going on. Let's see. The next one I want to talk about, speaking of more going on, this was a good Black Clover episode. We got some fights going. We got some flashbacks. We learn about a character that we knew a little bit about. We're learning more about him. Got Asta being real good. People supporting their friends and friendship and all kinds of good shit. It's and our jerk asshole anti-hero is he's begrudgingly helping out the good guys, and so that's nice. And it's it's overall, like, I know Black Clover's not for everybody. I know some people got turned off by Asta's loud, dumb voice, and I understand how some people just can't fucking deal with how loud that character is, but I like it. I think it's a good action show, and it's got some heart. And hey, I'm always here for a heart. If it's got that, I'm down for it. Let's see, the next show that I want to talk about, like I said, I have, between Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, there are 5 shows that I watch on those 3 days, and they all come out on Thursday or Tuesday and Wednesday. It's just that I watched one of them today. Like, that is a lot. The next one I want to talk about is the Rising of the Shield Hero. We had some combat stuff. We learned some things that we clearly knew about a few characters. There was some action that was good. Nothing really happened. I'm expecting next episode, hopefully, some shit to go on in the next episode and to pick up a little bit. But I don't know if it's going to. Actually, you know what? Instead of knolling bag 2, let's just start building bag 1. We get some action going, getting some builds going here. Because what I can do is I can do partial null here after we're done with this. But I want to get some building done. I don't want to spend more time doing this. And I can also do this before Saturday, just like whenever. I can just continue the work here. So let's just instead, oops, going to pick up the piece I dropped because I can see it and get to it. But let's get to building. Anyway, yeah, so the Rising of the Shield Hero, it's fine. I heard the dub is better just because there's yelling of yeah, I can understand. I would imagine the English voice actor isn't yelling as Asta as much as the subtitle. It definitely gets a lot better once there's more of a ensemble cast rather than just Asta screaming all the time. Yes, that's also true, Irbina. I'm still not over Gordon last episode. Not the one this week, the week before, where Gordon spoke in a normal volume because he was so fucking pissed. It meant a lot, as a guy that's watched every episode of this show, to see the quiet character say something and, like, not be subtitled in Japanese, like, at all. No subtitles needed. Just saying his thing felt pretty powerful. Yeah, I was, like, pleasantly surprised about that piece, about that part of it. And yeah, this had some good action, and excited to see more. Although next episode, Gordon will sound like a JoJo. I like that. I think the next episode they said is a special, so that is but it's a Charmy episode, so hell, I'll take it. You know, I like the storyline, and they're giving a big cliffhanger because there's going to be a fucking thing, a big thing is about to happen. But if you're going to give me filler and like a special, yeah, make it about Charmy. Charmy's the fucking best. She rules. So, hell yeah, I'm into it. All right, so this is our little pizza. It's got even a slice, just a random slice on it. But there's our little set there, and now we'll build our Vespa. But yeah, Black Clover. I'm not psyched about the fact that we're not getting a new episode next week and instead getting some other thing. But whatever, it's still good. And the last show I want to talk about is the Helpful Fox Senko-san. This episode was okay. I don't want to say I don't like episodes about stuff like we got this Fox demigod from the real world, or in the real world. It is funny and fun to have her like be bad with modern appliances, but I've also seen that a lot before. I've seen fish out of water because they're from another time or place. Like it didn't really do a lot for me, that part of the episode. And I thought that the neighbor was going to get involved, but we just had reactions from her. I thought she was actually going to be part of the episode, so I wasn't super thrilled with it overall. Overall, that show is still just, it's fine. It could be better than it is, honestly. And I will say the after credits thing where it's first person and you're the main character, it's like for 15 seconds, that feels gross. That part of the show sucks and is weird. And I might stop watching it. I don't know. Because I'm not, like, thrilled about it. It's like, that's the thing where, like, it came out and I watched it today. And I was like, oh, okay, good. I caught it. But if I start getting busy and have to cut back on what shows I watch, that'll be one of the first to go. Because it's like, it's just fine. It's nothing super special. All right, so let's put some wheels on this thing. Some wheels here. Snap those in place. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. It was okay. When does that come out? I want to see. I think is that a Friday show? I hope it's a Friday show. I want to watch it tomorrow. I'm going to say right now when gotta make sure I pause this there so it doesn't go in there. Senryu Girl. When does Senryu Girl come out? Available for free users on the 3rd. Okay, great. It's Friday. Good. Senryu Girl is my favorite show of the season, so I'm excited that I'll be able to watch it tomorrow and not have to wait because I really like that show. Senryu Girl is so good. I've talked about it before. I'll talk about it on Saturday. Hell, I'll talk about it right now. That's my recommendation for the season. This season. Senryu Girl. It's good. Got a lot of good character, a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. It's cute as heck. Good story. I wish it was full length. It's half length. That's okay. Here's a Vespa. Here's a pizza delivery Vespa. We'll put our pizza delivery person without their helmet. We won't give them the helmet. We're going to put hair on them because this thing snaps off and I don't like it. There you go. Delivering pizzas. We got our pizza van here. It's time to start building our pizza van. Our food cart pizza van. Excited to put this together. And we gotta do this. Black and dark gray. Dark gray is this one here. Alright. Assembly. But yeah, that's the anime I wanted to talk about. You know, like, I am preparing to get caught up on some other stuff. I think that Saturday I'm going to try to get caught up on Fairy Tail because I'm behind, and Guild Arts showed up, so now I want to catch up. I know that Guild Arts in the show. Guild Arts is one of my favorite Fairy Tail minor characters. He's got cool magics, and he's like a cool guy and a goof. But as some of the best heartstring moments in that show is from Guild Arts, so I'm psyched he's back. And looking cool after the time skip. Alright. There. 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 So yeah, we're building the whoops. Oh, I did these. I'm all one piece off here. So I have to move all of this down one piece. Speaking of One Piece, I think I'm going to wait a while. I'm not enjoying watching the show, so I'm going to wait and then catch up. I'm not enjoying the filler that's happening. Which is a shame. Oh, here's a good discussionary topic for the next 35 minutes or so. It was, who's your favorite anime instructor or teacher? Speaking of Guild Arts. Who's like your like go-to, like this is my favorite? Who's like, you know, the teacher, the guy, the counselor, the guiding force, the martial arts master that you're like, this is my favorite character in there. Genki is certainly in the top tier from Yu Yu Hakusho. Just a great you know, classic cranky old lady with a bunch of secrets that you don't know about, and you know, you just assume has incredible abilities. And then, yup, hell yeah, it does. Excalibur from Soul Eater, says Ultron. That's a great choice. It took me a second. I was like, Excalibur. Yep. That's very good. Like I said, Genki is great. Kakashi Sensei. I mean, is classic. And Jirai as well. Jirai. Look, do I love the boob and just weird jokes that Kakashi doesn't real deal with too much, but Jirai does with a lot? No, I don't love that part. It's my least favorite part, but he's still a fun character and looks fucking cool as shit. Alright, put that there. Put this here. This goes like this. And this goes like that. But yeah, there's some cool ass ones. But yeah, let me know in the chat if there's a teacher or sensei or instructor or father figure in anime that you're like, this one's my fave. Trying to think of other examples of ones I really like. I mean, he's barely in the show, but Kenshin's teacher has like the cape and just looks incredible. Like his appearance when he shows up to help save the day and fight the giant sword wielder is like unbelievably cool. And his music hits and his cape is so dumb and great. I think that guy rules. I forget his name. Apologies that I don't remember the name of the dude from Kenshin's master. But that guy's pretty great. And of course, we can talk about GTO. Oh yeah, Onizuka. Yes, that's a great one. That is a great choice. Not gonna lie, solid one. There's a bunch of there's some good teachers in My Hero Academia. I don't think that All Might is a good teacher. He doesn't seem to be particularly great at it, but All Might rules. So lead by example, I guess. He's getting better. He's trying hard to be a good teacher because he knows that he can't be a hero. So he's trying his best. All right, so we got to put this license. This is such a weird thing to say. We're now about to put our second decal on there. We have to put the license plate decal on the back of our pizza van. Put that there. We'll put that there. And that's the license plate. Even though there is no plate, it's just a sticker attached to it. Gran Torino was a better teacher. Well, certainly. I mean, Gran Torino set out to be a teacher. His methods did get results. But yes, Gran Torino is certainly the better teacher than All Might. All right. Okay, put that there. And then we'll put our this on like this. And this on like this. Ready for our wheel wells. That's fun. But yeah, I'm trying to think about other teachers that I liked a lot. But that was a fun tweet for some social engagement from Crunchyroll today, asking for people. And I didn't look in the thread too much to see the replies, but I knew my answer. All right, there. That goes like that. That goes like that. And then we put those there. Put that there. We're just building the frame of our vehicle. Building vehicles is nothing new here on this stream. But making a vehicle that is not some sort of mythical thing or a property from something is a little odd for us. We're usually building stuff here that's like some sort of magical tank or spaceship that doesn't exist. It's rare for us to make like, we're making a van. Oh yes, Ed and Al's teacher from Full Metal Alchemist is also very good. Totally, she's awesome. It's very rad. Um, Very cool. Hulk can carry a bear around. Do, do, do. Yeah, that's a very good choice. You're not wrong on that. I'm trying to think about if there's any other ones that spring to mind. If they spring to you, you can put it in the chat, and then I'll know what you want to say, and I'll say it out loud. All right, put that there. Put that there. Then there. Hello, Durman. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Thanks for joining me. We're working on the pizza van. We finished up our Hulkbuster, and now it's pizza van time. So put that there. Put that there. This there. Pizza van is a great build. I thought so. Hey, Block Samurai. Oh, hey there. Happy to have you here. Yes, I thought you were the one who built this, that posted photos that made me go, oh, I need that kit. I thought that was you. I was right. Hooray. Yeah, this kit is fun. The Vespa's real cute. And I like this pizza man. I like that man there. All right, keep working on our car. Which is, I know, a silly thing to say. But that's what we're doing. All right, so put that there. Make sure that we're lining things up right, and then put this in all in there. 3 prongers. All right. So yeah, so next stream will be on Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We will continue to do this. I'm putting a poll up. I went to the Lego store nearby today and got another cup of bricks. Hell yeah, dear man. If only the pizza van gave humans actual pizza. Indeed, Block Samurai. If only. You got to do it yourself, which means that after the stream, I'm going to go get some pizza. And I'm going to go eat that pizza. I'm going to eat the pizza. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Eat the pizza. Gobble, gobble, gobble. So that's that I have looking forward to. Yeah, I'm going to put a poll up for my $10 patrons to decide what I build next. And because I've got the Gundam ball to do. Better than getting the pizza and letting it rot on the counter. Indeed. But yeah, I got a couple things that we can build on the stream. I've got that. I've got a Lego set, a couple Lego sets. Yeah, I got a few options. Got a couple tiny high grades to build, so I'm going to put a poll up. This was something I just decided I wanted to build after the Lego, because I wanted to do 2 Lego builds in a row, and I've been meaning to do this for a while, so I was like, you know what, I'm not going to put the poll up. I'm just going to build it. It's something I want to do. And I'm glad I did. Alright, so now we're going to build the bumper, the front bumper, which also is going to have our second decal, which is going to be our license. We'll have to go on there. Or, not a license. Our license plate. Not a license, it's license plate. And colors here. That would be a waste of pizza. Yes, Block Samurai, you're right. Letting pizza just sit on the counter. Go bad. No thanks. But yeah. Definitely go get some pizza after this stream while it's uploading. Or while the video is uploading for my YouTube. Hey, if you're not following me on YouTube, it's youtube.com/PatBaer. I post all the archives of every build stream I do and any other stream that happens, as long as I can post those, and then do a comedy video called Background to Characters weekly series that I do every Wednesday, and then I post some other stuff now and again. I'm going to try to do closer looks every month. The May video will be looking at the perfect grade that I built and other scales, like looking at the difference between 144, 100, and 160. I've got a chicken bacon ranch pizza that I now kind of want tomorrow. Okay. All right. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. It's a Thursday, so my local pizza place should still have some pies by the time I'm done. They do close a little early sometimes, uh, but I expect them to be open when I need them, which is as soon as the stream is done. That there, put that there. Ooh, this is the pizza oven. It looks like. Or this is an this is an open box, and there's the pizza. It's pretty good. I'm gonna put up the high. That's a pretty good little pizza. It's not a decal. That's just done on there, which I like when they do that now and again. So I don't have to do it. This is the display pizza in the window. Oh, this is the pizza in the window, so that you can see it and be like, oh, I want pizza, which is what I've been saying for most of the stream. At least the second half of the stream. That's what I've been saying is, oh, I want pizza. Okay. Okay. And okay. And then 2 of these. And those. Pizza's good. I've been saying that most of my life. Pizza's good. Yes, I mean pizza is very good. Y'all aren't wrong. No, y'all aren't saying anything that I don't 100% agree with. That isn't my whole fucking deal. I very much agree with you. Pizza is quite good, and I'm a big fan. Big old fan of pizza. Alright, so put that there. And then we'll put this here. Oh, we gotta put some clear. Here they are. Get our headlights going in here. Alright. There. Put that there. Get our headlights in. This is coming together nice and easy. It's a fun little kit. I'm not, wasn't expecting it to be like tricky by any means. So I'm not surprised that it's just pretty smooth. I guess this green piece is our engine. If we're putting the like that, I guess that's we're led to believe that's the engine block. The engine block is green. Haha. Boom. Nailed it. We'll put that there. Sure, we have a big old windshield coming. Then this goes like this. This goes like this. And oh, we gotta build our windows. Green vehicles are the future. Yes. Yes, the green vehicle. Totally right. That's what they're going for, certainly. Alright, and this goes like this. Just like that. Then, alright, that's the end of book 1. These are all extra pieces here. I like to give you an extra tire. It's a spare tire. Boom, nailed it. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. So that's the end of bag 1 and book 1. I don't know why. Like I said, don't know why there are 2 books, but whatever. We've got some of our pizza van being built here. A nice little scene we're building. Got our pizza delivery person and our pizza man. And then some extra pieces, which we will put in our bag. And then this will get built here. You know, we'll start knolling now. We'll start knolling now, and then we will continue the knolling process tomorrow or Saturday. I will continue to do that. So we'll just start separating by color here. Just gotta put the like kind of colors in there. I'm just gonna things I think there aren't that many of. I'll just put there for now. But yeah, we'll do a little bit of knolling now, just for the last end of the stream here. I didn't think that'd be green, as in green energy. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't think that's what they're going for. I assume that they are just needed. They just went with, hey, this piece isn't shown. What color do we have a lot extra of right now in this production? And that's what they had extra of. Because that's usually the case for Lego. Is if it's a piece you don't see, they just go with whatever they have a lot of at that moment. That's the right size. It's usually the case. Especially if there's had like a run of like, oh, there's a lot of this thing being used in the kits we're building right now, and none of this one. I'm like, oh, well, we'll just do that. There. So yeah, just doing by color. I will most likely have time before Saturday to further null by really like, I'll do what I do normally is I'll do like something like this, where I know all these pieces are, and this is a way for me to get 4 of them together so that I can, or 5 of them together, so that I can easily find them when I need them and just separate them. But it'll be like, oh, that's where these are, and it's all right over there. So I usually do that, but I don't want to do that here because that's a waste of your time. Oh yeah, just gonna color null, and then I will deal with it later. Because this will be the first thing we do on Saturday. I recently did the Steamboat Willie ship, which on the outside is black and white, but on the inside is super colorful. Ristafan, I like that. I think that's really fun. Like I like that, just like the inside is in Technicolor. That's very cool. Like all along, this is the envision. Like, hey, we can't do cartoons in color, but if we could, I think that's very fun. That's cool. That's rad. All right, so we're just put that there, put that there, put that there. Got our wheels here. There. That does sound like a fun kit, so I wouldn't be into that. All right, and then we'll just gonna shove all this stuff in there like that. Just nice and slow, separating our pieces, the color. All right. If there's anything last parting words, we've got a couple minutes left in the stream. If there's anything you really want to chat about, the inside of Darth Vader's bust is also super colorful. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times, like I said, that's just because they're like Star Wars. Star Wars is mostly black and 2 different kinds of gray, right? So anytime they can get away with having other stuff, it makes the whole line's production costs go down. So they're into that. I wonder, that might have been a stylistic choice with the Willie, Steamboat Willie, but I don't know. But yeah, then any thoughts folks have, I'll be back again on Saturday with another stream. But right now I'm just wrapping things up basically as I just kind of eventually get all these pieces together to know them all. Just kind of milling things here. Apparently they do it to make the build more fun, not because it's cheaper. Oh! I always assumed that it was cheaper because they were just like, oh, we'll just whatever. But that, I mean, they're not wrong. It is more fun. Like the idea of finding, or of like, we know that inside the bust is a bunch of colors, but outside is, you know, the traditional ones. Like that is more fun. But I always assumed it was a cost-saving measure. I'm happy to be wrong. And almost done here, Nolan. We'll keep Nolan. North. And all right. We are done Nolan Book 2. We will be able to complete these books or complete this set on Saturday. And that's going to do it for the stream. I'm going to end it a little early instead of starting to continue the build. We'll just end here because I, also streamed for 2.5 hours on Waypoint. So it was a busy day for me. So I am going to cut out a little early. I apologize for folks that just joined in towards the end. I often do duck out a little bit early, but it just makes sense right now because it's like a clean break of bag one is done. We can now just finish it up. But thank you for joining me on the stream. I really appreciate it. I hope you will come check me out again. I'll be back on Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for building and conversation and hangout and good times and all that. And cool oldies. Thanks for joining me. Thank you. I'm going to throw the Bear Cave emote in there. Consider becoming a subscriber if you aren't already or renewing your subscription. Thank you and have a great evening. Good night and goodbye.